Eric Stakelbeck. Hey, Eric, so how does Trump's victory change our footing on the world stage? What can we expect? Because this is, talk about a 180. Here we go.
Yeah, David, you and I were talking before we went on camera. Look, I said there is a new sheriff in town, or should I say back in town. I can tell you right now, chief among them, David, the Iranian regime is petrified. This is the last thing they want to see. Xi Jinping in China also very nervous right now. Taiwan, in contrast, feeling pretty good. North Korea, Russia, the list goes on. Terror groups. We have Hamas now calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Hamas, which has resisted every attempt at a ceasefire. Now that Trump's in office, they're saying, wow, this may be a situation like in 1981 when President Reagan was inaugurated and the hostages were released from Iran right away, those 52 U.S. hostages. Reminder, there are 5 Americans still in Hamas captivity, and President Trump has vowed to see them freed. So, again, peace through strength. President Trump showed that during his first term very clearly. I think you'll see it even more during this term. And again, tyrants and terror groups right now are on notice. They are not happy about this. And David, there's a reason the Iranian regime had been plotting to assassinate President Trump over the past few years. And it's not because they're welcoming him with open arms and his policies in the region.
No doubt about it. Speaking of nefarious actors, and by the way, nefarious, so there's a lot of other words to use stronger than that. I want to talk to you about the Houthis, how they've further risen to prominence in the Middle East, because you have this UN report that shows how much they've grown from a limited local armed group to this powerful military organization based out of Yemen. Of course, you've been talking about this for years. Thanks UN for giving us this report like we didn't know. They're backed by Iran. They've carried out 130 attacks against all of these merchant and commercial vessels in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden, and that's just in 1 year. So how much of a threat are the Houthis, and what are they thinking now that Trump is about to ascend to the presidency?
Yeah, they are a threat, but they are about to be, I believe, neutered, David. Needless to say, right before President Trump left office in late 2020, he placed the Houthis, when they really started to stir and become a more global problem and affect global shipping in the Red Sea, he placed them on the terror list, the U.S. designated terror organization list. Joe Biden gets in office a few months later. The first thing he does is remove the Houthis from the terror list. Number one, as you said, David, this is an Iran-backed terror group. Number two, attacking shipping in the Red Sea, essentially shutting down the Red Sea to international shipping. Number three, launching missiles and rockets at Israel as well. A few things here. I think, number one, you're going to see teeth behind the U.S. presence in the Red Sea now.